Hi everyone, this is a pick a card reading for your life in 2 years from now. So we're going to be looking at love, career, finance, energies as well. And I would say that for this reading, you can absolutely choose more than one pile. So we've got these 5 piles actually, 5 different groups. And we've got the blue group here with the blue feather and the blue deck. We've got the yellow group, which is group 2. So yeah, group 1 is blue, group 2 is yellow, group 3 is green, group 4 is orange, and then group 5 is sort of this red group, even though the cards are sort of pinkish, but still red. So yes, that is what we have here. Timestamps will be in the description box below. You can head over to the description box and click on it, and then you can view the reading. So yeah, it's really pretty, it's very beautiful, and also just wanted to mention these hand embroidered cards are available on my Etsy store as well. So they are on there, and they are actually for putting under your pillow, in your wallet or your purse, or to use when you have meditations to keep around you to really boost your chakras. So they are available. You can buy them as a whole set, or you can buy them individually. And yeah, so my Etsy store is linked down below. There's intention manifesting items such as handmade bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, embroidered cards, and obviously you can check out the review section to see how other people have seen results with these items. Items are meditated with and sage. There's also face masks, crystals, divination, coins, crystals, pendulums, cloths, bowls, etc. from me to you. So the link is in the description box below. Also, if you would like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below, since I do a giveaway every single month. And the last thing I want to mention is that private paid readings are also available as well, and all the information for those are in the description box below as well. So do check those out if you are interested. Alright, so what I'm going to do, let's just move this back a little bit. Okay, I'm just going to do that, and I'm going to move these piles to the side. And then we'll get started with the first reading. Alright, group number 1. This is your reading with me for your life in 2 years from now. So we're going to be looking at love, career, finance, and we will see what is happening, what's coming through, etc. Okay, so you have chosen the blue pile, so we're going to look at tarot and also charms as well. Alright, so let's just put your feather right there. This is the little card as well that you've chosen. So this is going to really relate to your reading as well in many ways, so we'll go through that after. So this is, I believe this is called the Classic Tarot, if I'm not mistaken, for those of you that are wondering. Okay, let's begin. Your life 2 years from now. Your life 2 years from now. 3 of Pentacles. Ooh, this is about some kind of collaboration, partnership, a lot of work here, but work that is really satisfactory and work that gets recognized and seen. You can see that here as well. There's that element of producing something really beautiful and then actually having people sort of look at it and maybe giving offers on it. This could be to do, again, with business partnerships, academic. You know, when people are studying and they get recognized for even the work that they do there. Like, even if you are in education, for example, 2 years from now, I really see a lot of good results, I would say, where you also get recognized for your talents. I think that's really incredible and very, very lovely. Okay, sorry, the feather looks a little bit random. I'm just going to put it like that instead. That looks a little bit better. Ah, that actually fell on my lap. Okay, we are going to do, I believe, 8 cards. So, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. So the 9 of Wands here is a lot of wondering, pondering, contemplating, and reflection. So when you get to 2 years from now, you're going to look back and you're going to be like, wow, my life really has changed. A lot has happened. A lot has progressed. you will feel like, whoa. And I know this sounds really vague right now, but we're going to get into more of the details as we go in. And the Ten of Pentacles is a lot of financial success, okay? So a lot of financial success, a lot of money flowing in, and also opportunities, right? Opportunities in terms of career. A lot of you are within the 2 years as well will very, very much so change jobs. You may have moved from sort of like a job to building your own business, things like that. I really see also collaborations, partnerships, investments as well. I really see a lot of you getting into investing and that bringing you a high return as well. Now, obviously, I'm not a financial advisor, so, you know, just keep that in mind. But I do see that that can really help. And I'm not just talking about like, you know, stocks. There are lots of other ways to invest, but that's what I see here is that some of you might be investing in properties, some of you might be investing in certain items. The investing is really quite broad, but I see that here. Okay, you've also got the Page of Wands, which is you feeling very proud of certain ideas that you have. Some of you may come up with certain ideas that are actually really incredible and very niche, so that can really help you. You may sell on your ideas to other people or create that by yourself. I see ideas for sure. So 2 years from now, your career and your financial aspect of your life seems really strong, very potent, very wonderful. It looks really great. And I also see that between that time as well, you may go through some kind of transformation. So it could be, I feel that you become much more open, much more communicative, so much more willpower, especially for those of you that perhaps are a little bit more sort of introverted. You may speak your mind a lot more, and that goes along with the theme of this reading, which is really to do with communication and the throat chakra. So that's something that we definitely do pick up here, especially with, I mean, you've got here literally some of these energies with the pentacles, right? So the throat chakra is also sort of like this really strong Taurus energy because it's to do with the neck. And I also feel here, and the throat obviously, that you're going to be so much more open in 2 years' time and not being afraid of failure. In fact, that's just really going to be this fuel and catalyst for moving things further forward and feeling so strong within yourself. So lots of opportunities coming your way. I also feel like there's a lot of really strong friendships, okay? Not people that come in 1 second and disappear the next. These are really supportive people that are truly there for you through the good and the bad. So I think that's so, so lovely. And there's a real sense of family and happiness. So for those of you that are thinking about your love life, I definitely do see that there can be someone incoming here as well, especially if you're completely single. I see that it's all coming to work. It's basically all coming together is what I'm seeing with Temperance, right? There's a sense of balance and prosperity and happiness and peace and things really flowing together as well. So 2 years from now, you're going to look and you're going to be like, wow, you know, my life really did come together. I see marriage for many of you. I see proposals. I see long-term partnerships and relationships and a real sense of loyalty as well. And that's what I'm seeing there. This is timeless. So from whenever you're watching this, you know, 2 years from now. And we've also got here as well, the Emperor as well. So there's this really potent energy. When you think of the Emperor, you think of like, whoa, power, you know, like power. And that's the crazy thing. Is that's what I'm picking up here. A lot of power and also being seen as someone who people can't mess around with. So that's something that I'm picking up, is that people will see you and really have a lot of respect towards you because they won't want to do you wrong, because they know that that would just cause a lot of problems, a lot of issues, and that's something that they should not do. So at least we have here this sense of boundaries as well, which I think is very, very important. Now the other thing as well is we have the Tower and the Death card. So you're going through major changes over the next 2 years. I wouldn't be scared of this because to me this represents transformation, okay? So you are really coming out of your shell. You are coming out of these sort of walls that maybe some of you have built up, and you know, especially if you're in an unfavorable position right now, you're going to get to a much, much better place that's going to give you so much more happiness and so much more fulfillment as well. So you've got Death there and the Tower, lots and lots of transformation. But like I said, you're coming out of your shell, and that's something you're really going to recognize, where more people will look at the things that you do and be like, whoa, great stuff, you know? So let's go to charms and letters. I'm not going to pull any crystal messages for this one, so I'm just going to leave that on the side, but we are going to do charms and letters. So this could be initials, this could spell out words for the next 2 years. We've got B, E, X. You know, people from your past could circle back around and sort of be really interested. You know why? Because they're triggered of all of that strong energy you have within yourself. Even if you don't want this person back, okay, because there are a lot of people that don't want exes back, trust me. But definitely they can pick up on your really strong energy and kind of want a slice of that, you know. So just be prepared that the stronger your energy gets, which it will, the more people from your past can circle back around. And look, they can even beg, which I think is so, so interesting, right? People may beg to have your energy or for them to be around you, which I think is really interesting because that's pretty heavy, right? That's a pretty big thing to see. You've also got Z, O, and C as well. So that's what we've got here. We've also got B as well. It's like, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. The Tower really, and the Death card is really about transformation. When I think of the Death card, I think of like death to rebirth, which is like the caterpillar going into the cocoon, and the cocoon then essentially, well, the butterfly being in the cocoon and having its breakthrough, right? It's that sense of that energy, but also stinging like a bee, where people know that, hey, look, I cannot do anything bad here because I shouldn't, and have them having that respect towards you, like respecting your energy as well. So that's pretty significant. Okay, so that's what we've got there. Charms. So we've also got this green as well. So that really represents a real sense of love and facets and elements of love really coming together for you. You've got the flower here, which is about growth and transformation, which we have already kind of seen as well. We've also got here as well the hashtag. So you may be quite involved on social media or things like that. We also see the I as well, so a lot of self-focus towards yourself, and we've also got the at. So I definitely see a lot of emailing, a lot of communication. We see that here with the throat chakra, right? A lot of communication between people around you, a lot of emails, a lot of messages, perhaps even a lot of social media content and things like that. So it's something we're seeing, and we also have the ice cream as well. So this I see as enjoyment, enjoying the finer things or the smaller things as well in life, just real balanced. So that's what I see for you, group number 1. So if this reading resonates with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and do check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, rereading giveaway, and of course intention items as well if you have not already, so yeah, definitely do check that out, and yeah, do let me know as well. So that's what we've got there. Okay, and also these embroidered cards are available to purchase on my Etsy store, as well as the charms and letters as well. So this one here is the throat chakra card, which we did mention, the throat chakra quite a bit in your reading. All right, so that is what we have there. Let me clear away this little space. And you can watch more than one group if you wanted to. It's just something I thought I'd mention. That's the way I've designed this particular reading as well. Well, meditated with it and designed it, I guess. Okay, so let's go to the next group. Group number 2, let's have a look and see what we have for you. This is your life 2 years from now, for love, career, finance, long term. We're going to have a look. We're going to see what is coming through. And this is a timeless reading. So from whenever you're watching this, this will be for, like 2 years from then. So it's just something to keep in mind. Okay, so you have chosen a beautiful, beautiful yellow pile. I'm going to put the feather right here, just make it float nicely. And then I'm going to put this beautiful card, which does have a meaning. I'm going to put that there, and then we will talk about it. I'm also going to do a charm reading as well as looking into tarot. So let's begin. This, by the way, is called the Romantic Tarot, just for those of you wondering what it's called. All right, 2 years from now, let's have a look. 6 of Pentacles is your first card. I'm going to get all of the cards out first. Okay, I'm going to aim for 8 cards. Got here the King of Cups. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. You've got the 7 of Wands. I believe this is the Emperor. We have the Lovers. Wow. This is like, okay, all right, let's continue on. Let me just grab the other two cards. Sorry, that was really loud. Sometimes these cards, they sort of like clash and come together. 10 of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Okay, and let's see what this last card is. There it is. We have got the Page of Cups. Oh my goodness, group number 2. Wow. 2 years from now, I mean, I just see so much happiness, I see so much joy, I see so much fulfillment, to be honest. Okay, so what this actually means with the yellow is it is really representative of the solar plexus chakra as well. Like when I started sort of putting the reading together, I just really felt this positive vibe with the yellow so much. And to be honest, that's what yellow also does represent as a color, is it's very happy, it's very joyful, but it's also to do with personal power, self-confidence, which I see a lot of here. Your self-worth is just really rising, your self-confidence, self-acceptance is rising, and that is just so beautiful to see. We also see a lot of pentacles as well, and I just feel like there's just a lot of happiness and there's a lot of fulfillment, and there's also just a lot of joy as well that I pick up here coming to you. So 2 years from now, there's a lot of happiness, right? And also you trusting your gut feelings and really growing and evolving. I see marriage. For many of you, you'll be married, I feel, in 2 years' time. If you're already married, I just feel like there is this real sense of happiness and fulfillment in your life. If you are completely single, I mean, there can be also engagements and proposals that I'm seeing, but I see so many of you being married or at least being proposed to. And it's just something to keep in mind, or at least being in a long-term relationship with someone who you're just so happy with, right? Because not everybody does want, you know, marriage these days. But so it's something to keep in mind, is that with the lovers, there's a real sense of happiness and joy. So this card also represents the solar plexus chakra. These are actually hand embroidered. They are available on my Etsy store if anyone is interested in them. And this can really boost your solar plexus chakra. But the thing that I really see here is it kind of reminds me of the pentacles as well. I see a lot of money, I see a lot of opportunities. So some of you can really have beautiful opportunities in regards to building your own business or creating your own brand. I also see here with the Ace of Pentacles is that you may win money, or you may be given money in the form of like maybe a fund or like trust fund or inheritance. You may also make a lot of money via investment and things like that. So I do see a lot of money here, and I also see a lot of appreciation as well, where you will have support, a lot of support from family, support from a lover and a partner here that I pick up on. And also the Seven of Wands here shows the ability to get through any obstacles and challenges that you face as well. So 2 years from now, you're going to be in a really strong position. You know, the Seven of Wands is about, getting through those obstacles, getting through those challenges. Remember, life is not perfect, but I mean, when I see this reading, it just goes to show that even through the more difficult moments, you're really able to get through them in such a strong force and such a strong light. It's like the sun is really helping you, right? So solar energy is, of course, what I see here too, right? Growth, opportunity, happiness. We've got the Six of Pentacles, which is about having a return on the things that you're doing. So the emotional energy you put into things, or the mental energy you put into things, you're getting a return on those things. Financial things, right? If you're investing in certain things, you're getting a result, but the result is bigger. That's what I'm seeing. If you're investing in a relationship, your investment on that relationship is so much bigger, and you're going to see those results in 2 years from now, right? So that's what I'm seeing, is that the things that you put your energy into, it's like karma is giving you back what you put in, but also tenfold with the Ten of Pentacles. A real sense of happiness, joy, a lot of intimacy, a lot of fulfillment. But the most beautiful thing I want to say is that you feel good, okay? Self-acceptance, self-confidence. I mean, it's such a hard thing sometimes to have, and you have that here. It's so beautiful. Page of Cups here is about happiness and optimism and just feeling really good. I mean, just look at the expression on this page's face. It's just so content, you know, so content, so happy. It's beautiful. And the Lovers, the Emperor here is about personal power, willpower, just feeling so strong, and it's really about relating also to the world around us as well. You see all of these romantic settings. I mean, I believe a lot of this is sort of based in Italy, especially with the deck, so it's about that romantic element as well, sort of coming through here with sort of Venice as well, like a real romantic sense, no matter where you are in the world, you know, that's what I'm seeing. So wow, your life 2 years from now, in a nutshell. very, very beautiful, very abundant. It's very, very prosperous. Jupiter is supporting you. Something to definitely keep in mind. Jupiter is about wealth and prosperity and abundance, not just in the financial sense, but also mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially, socially, all around, you know, all around. There you go. Jupiter energies are bright and powerful, as is the solar energies from the sun and the solar plexus chakra as well. Beautiful. Okay, so let's go to charms and letters. So these are going to be letters which could spell out certain words, phrases 2 years from now, and also it can be initials as well. So just keep that in mind. Okay. We have here a U and an A and a B and a V and a J, N. Okay. You know what I saw straight away? I saw UV. Like, isn't that something to do with the sun? UV. I don't know, I just keep thinking of like the sun and joy and happiness and things like that. So that is what we have got here. All right. Okay, interesting. We've also got. Okay. No, I couldn't spell out that word, but that's interesting. Okay, so that's what we've got in terms of the letters. Let's go to charms. Oh my gosh, wow, we've got some really interesting charms. You've got here the Soar, okay, so you're going to be working very, very hard. You know, the Soar is also about just really... I feel as well that over the next 2 years, you will spend a lot of time sort of cutting out things that are not really meant for you or that are not serving you personal power. And so 2 years from now, you'll see a result of a lot of that, right? So where you invest your time in, if you're investing your time to someone that's not really giving you the day of light, see, we're seeing so much to do with light and the sun, then, you know, that also reflects what you see in 2 years' time. Whereas if you're taking care of yourself and you're surrounding yourself by people that are truly there for you, truly willing to be there for you and your energy, then you see a result of that. So some of you might be doing some cutting out in the next 2 years, and then, over the course of the 2 years, and then 2 years from now, you will see a result of that as well. I see here also this blue crystal. This is about your gut and your intuition, taking care of yourself, trying to communicate your thoughts across and really standing up for yourself. Again, that's to do with personal willpower. We've got the mushrooms here, which are also known to be quite lucky as well. So something to keep in mind. You also have a leaf, which is about change and growth and transformation, which is inevitable essentially, but it goes to show that you're actually really going through a phase of growth. And even with the shoes here as well, right? When I think of shoes, like, you get to, I mean, as we grow older, of course, our shoe size can often change. And, you know, it's part of growth, but this is also about taking the high road, like walking, you know, not staying stationary or stagnant. It's about continuing to move forward. You've also got here the fish, which is about the flow and direction of things. So going with the flow, trying not to resist against certain aspects, and just, you know, continuing to go and enjoying your time and things like that. We also have here the root chakra crystal, which I think is so beautiful. So the root chakra crystal here really does represent this sense of intimacy and fulfillment, and also stability and security that you will face. So, you know, in 2 years' time, you will feel very stable, very happy. Also, the dolphin also represents intimacy as well, but the dolphin is also known to be very lucky. So I see a lot of that here, and I see a lot of happiness, and I see a lot of fulfillment, and yeah, you're really doing what's best for you. So when you be the best version of yourself, life will shape itself around you. And that is something that is really quite significant as well, is surround yourself by really great people and the right people for you. And even if that means being lonely for a little bit of time, you will actually attract what you feed your energy into. And that's what I'm seeing here. All right, so this is your reading, group number 2. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please do click on that little bell notification on the subscribe next to the subscribe button, so that my videos go into your subscription box, because sometimes they don't, even if you have subscribed. So yes, also charms, letters, the embroidered intention cards, they're also available on my Etsy store. Link is down below, and of course in the description box below there's information for personal and private readings as well. So definitely do check those out, or the free reading giveaway, should I say. All right, so that is what we have there. All right, I'll see you all very, very soon. Please do take care, stay safe, and yes, we'll see you very, very soon. So I'm just going to move this as we head to the next group reading. here. All right, group number 3. We're going to have a look and see what is coming through your life in 2 years from now. This is a timeless reading, so from whenever you're watching this, it can apply, you know, and let's see what's happening here. This is for, you know, career, finance, love. We're going to have a look. So you've chosen this beautiful green feather, which I'm just going to lay right there, and also it comes with this card, which also will make some sense as we go through the reading. I'm sure somehow it will make sense. I have meditated with them and I feel like they represent messages very strongly in this reading. Okay, let's begin. Okay, so this is the Smith-Waite deck. For those of you that are wondering, it's the borderless version. Let's have a look here. Okay, and see what is... Oh, sorry, it's really loud. See what's coming through. So I'm going to aim for 8 cards. This is your life 2 years from now. Career, finance, love, even marriage. I think we got 8. Okay. I know a lot of you are already looking at that 3 of Swords and you're already worried. I say don't worry. The reason I say that is because that card's meant to be there for a good reason. And don't click off. You know, I feel like everyone always gets scared when they see these kinds of cards. These kinds of cards are actually really, they're a huge part of growth. And I want you to also see that you've got 3 of Swords here. Sure, you've got the 3 of Swords. But when you look at the rest of the cards, look what you've got here. A lot of positivity, a lot of growth, right? And you know what this represents? The heart chakra. This is how I have essentially done the reading, is that it actually represents an aspect of growth in your life. So, you know, the piles that you've chosen are to do with the chakras that are really going to go through a sense of, you know, transformation in many ways within yourself, because obviously, you know, the chakras are within yourself. So when we think about green, this is the heart chakra, right? This is about growth. This is really, in many, many ways, about love and generosity and compassion and also forgiveness. It's also about healing. So that's what's happening here, is that, oh, you know, in 2 years' time, you will be so well healed. And healing is always a process, but you'll feel so much better than you have in the past, okay? So that's something I really want to mention here, is there's a lot of healing and your heart chakra is going to be glowing, okay? So whatever you've been through in the past, okay, you will really have healed from 2 years from now, for sure, okay? For sure. You will look back and you'll be like, wow, that particular thing happened. I don't know that happened, because I have really moved forward and I see so many beautiful things coming your way. So let me put your cards together, because that would help. So you've got the Knight of Pentacles, okay? You've also got the 7 of Pentacles, you've got the 2 of Pentacles, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, you've got the 4 of Pentacles, you've got the 3 of Swords, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Sun. You are very, very Pentacle dominant in this sense. And what I mean by that is, you know, Pentacles represent earth energy. When we think of the heart chakra and green as well, I think of Mother Nature as well. So you see how everything's connecting really, really significantly. You've quite literally got a heart being drawn out here as well. So what I see, specifically with that energy, even with the sun, you know, it's again the energy of nature as well. You've even got the clouds with the rain, right? So this is all like nature energy, even with the pentacles. So what this is representing is that your environment is going to really support you, okay? Your environment, how you feel, is going to really enhance and be much more enhanced over the next 2 years. And so 2 years from now, you'll look back and you'll say, wow, like a lot of that had to have happened for me to get to the place that I am in today. So the Knight of Pentacles shows that there can be a huge amount of romantic interest that comes your way. I also see here that this can represent proposal. Okay, a proposal of some sort. We also see marriage here with the 2 of Cups as well. So I definitely see here a long-term partner by your side. And I also see someone who's really supportive and really just helps you to also get through some more challenging and difficult moments. The 7 of Pentacles also shows a lot of growth, right? So 2 years from now, you will look back and you'll be like, wow, so much happened. But actually, a lot of that happened because it was meant to have happened. The 7 of Pentacles is a real strong energy of just being like, wow, like I really went through a lot, but I was meant to go through that. And the Four of Pentacles here is about stability. So I see a lot of money here. I see a lot of personal growth. Now, bearing in mind that over the next 2 years, I do feel like a lot of this will happen slowly but surely over the course of time. It may not happen with the snap of a finger, but it will happen gradually. And that's the most beautiful thing I see here. The Three of Swords is about past lessons that you learn, but that you don't necessarily wallow in. I mean, I would say that rather than ruminating on a lot of these lessons and sort of feeling a lot of anger, I feel like there's more acceptance, right? People will always go through anger and denial and all of those phases that come with healing. But there comes a point where you'll have this breakthrough and you'll think, okay, yeah, I've been through all the emotions, but now I just feel better, you know, I feel better, I feel more at peace. The Nine of Pentacles here is about personal stability. It's also about giving and receiving unconditional love, and also towards yourself as well. I see a lot of you spending a lot more time in nature, whether you choose to go out for more walks, or you go out more, or you go traveling more. I see a lot of traveling, okay, 2 years from now, a lot of traveling, and I really see you enjoying your life more than anything else. I feel like a lot of you may also buy property or land or things like that, something that's also coming through the Ace of Pentacles, but this is also about the home, right? So something that's coming through there. The Sun here is about growth and happiness and prosperity, and again, just feeling really, really good. So things of the past will be things of the past, but it will have made you so much stronger, and that is the Three of Swords, okay? Past situations, pain, heartbreak, frustration, sadness, even depression as well. You're just going to look back and you're going to be like, you know what? Yeah, I went through that. It was really hard. It was really tough. I don't wish that upon anyone. But you'll think to yourself for sure, like, you know what, I became so much stronger. I learned to love myself. And in turn, I've got, you know, this beautiful life. Like, that's how you're going to think to yourself. You'll have so much abundance and fulfillment. But more than anything, you're going to have a lot of joy. A lot of joy. And you're going to feel like the earth is really supporting you. And that's something I see here, especially with the Sun. Just an immense amount of joy. So that's what we see there. It's beautiful. When I look at the context of this reading, it is beautiful. I know that Three of Swords is scaring a lot of you, and it scares a lot of people away. But the thing is, life is not just all beautiful, right? There's going to be difficult moments. It's the fact that you are going to just grow from that. And that is just one of the things that I see here. I see a lot of you taking your broken heart and making it into art. So for example, the only analogy I can also give you as well is that, and I'm not just talking about relationships, okay? I'm talking about having a broken heart from maybe some of you having really difficult relationships with some family members or with friends, or feeling like a failure. You know, this is also a relationship with yourself, and actually making it into art, making it so that when people look at you, they go, wow, like, wow, you know, really, people's perception of you is going to change, but also your perception of yourself is going to change and become stronger. So, you know how musical artists, they might go through a really rough period of time in their life, or patch in their life, or relationship in their life, but they'll write a song, and that song could be like a smash hit, you know, and it just changes, you know, their life and things like that. Things like that can happen. Or you take your pain and you channel it into a business, or you channel it into education, or you channel it into doing something really for yourself, but then it blows up. Or, you know, I see something like that happening here, where it could be really beneficial. Or you channel it into your work, and then you invest, you know, the money that you make into something, and then it grows, you know. So I also see like your good karma is coming back around to you in a way that you might not expect it, which I actually think is really lovely too. Okay, so that's what's happening here. And these could be things that you're actually dealing with right now as well with the Three of Swords. Okay, so, but yeah, 2 years from now. So this is going to be the letters, and this is going to be words that can be spelled out, and also initials as well. Okay, so it could be either or. Okay, so we've got an E, and a U, and a T, and a C, and an F, and a C, and a Y, and a W, and a C, and a T. Oh my gosh, we've got so many C's and T's here, and an R as well. Okay, so those are the words we have there. We've also got wet as well. I also see ref, you know, like reference or referee, for example, like REF. Those are the main ones that I'm seeing here. in all honesty, but you may be able to find other words that sort of make more sense. I also see FTC, I'm not really sure, you know, like that's kind of to do with like, I think, guidelines, right? Or regulations, something like that. So that's interesting that I see that as well. Okay, well, that's what I'm seeing there for the letters and the charms. So let's now go to the, sorry, just the letters. So that's what I'm seeing for the letters. Now let's go to the charms. That's what I meant. Okay, so we've also got an O here as well. We've got an L. So we've got let. We've got cot. We've got toe. Got an N. So one as well. You may feel like you've really won. Interesting. I'm sure we can spell out a lot more words from this. Also, the other one I see here is core. No, actually, I don't see. Oh, yeah, I do. I was like, where's the O gone? Core. Kind of like getting to the root self as well. You've also got a V as well. Okay, so that is what we have there. We've also got here the anchor as well. Like some of you, yeah, you may feel like a bit weighed down in the sense of things from the past, but actually it uplifts you. It's like you're kind of letting the anchor stay there, but you're like cutting off the tie to it. Does that make sense? We've also got here yellow as well. Yellow again is very dominant in this reading because A, we've got a lot of pentacles, B, you've got the sun as well, and C, you also have the energy of Mother Nature, which again, the sun is sort of included in that as well, right? Because the sun helps with life and growth. So that's a big, big focus here. A lot of positivity, a lot of joy. For the dolphin, which is also about freedom, but it's also about feeling seen, feeling heard, feeling respected, feeling loved. That's a big one as well that I see. Oh, speaking of which, you've actually got love here as well. Love. There we go. Definitely got a lot of words here. At first I was like, we really haven't got much here, but we really have in the end, especially with the charms as well. We picked up some more. Love. Love is big. Love is big. Self-love, love from others, being respected, seen, heard, and appreciated. So that's what we've got there. So this is your reading group number 3. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Click on that little bell notification as well if you haven't, so that you would be, basically my videos would go into your subscription box, because sometimes even if you have subscribed, my videos might not go into your subscription box. You know, it's just YouTube being YouTube, but that's what we have. Charms and letters are available on my Etsy store, as well as the hand embroidered intention card. So this one is for the heart chakra. That's available on my Etsy store. You can actually purchase the whole set if you wanted them, or you can purchase them individually and they can go under your pillow, in your wallet, or your purse to really boost this chakra, because they're meditated with and saged. Alright, so that's what we have there. You know, all the information for the free reading giveaway, private paid readings, Etsy store, everything is listed in the description box below. And take care, everyone. Alright, so let's take away this feather and the cot and the letters. Okay. And all right. Alright, group number 4. This is your reading for your life 2 years from now. We're going to have a look and see what is coming through. This is going to be for career, finance, love. We're going to see what's happening. I'm quite excited actually. So we have got here this orange pile which you've chosen, which is group 4 of course, and I'm going to put your feather right here. We also have the embroidered card as well, which I'll talk about in just a little bit because I feel like it's going to relate to your reading. So let's have a look and see your life 2 years from now. Let's have a look. Your life 2 years from now. Oh, this, by the way, is called the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. Golden Nouveau Tarot. something along the lines of that. It's really beautiful. It's got some golden foiling on it. Oh, lovers. We got the lovers. Okay, so I think it's time for me to talk about the embroidered card because it's come out straight away. So this really does represent the sacral chakra, which is actually our second chakra, and I really feel like this is very dominant. It's one of the dominant chakras for you for sure. 2 years from now, there's a lot of intimacy and passion, and a lot of that energy that I see here. So 2 years from now, you're going to really feel very intimate with another person, but also I guess with yourself as well, and having a lot of self-acceptance and really great energy towards yourself, you know, like nourishing yourself and honoring yourself, cherishing yourself. And I see a lot of love here. I see a lot of happiness. I see a lot of intimacy. It's definitely something that's coming through. And I also see here just a lot of passion and happiness, especially with the lovers here as well. This can be marriage. It can also be a long-term commitment and connection, which I also pick up. So that's something that we do have going on right there. That's pretty... it's a strong way to start because that's what I see. Okay, so by the way, yes, this is a timeless reading, so from whenever you watch this, it can be, you know, 2 years from then. Two of Swords. Got the Eight of Pentacles here, which just flipped over in the middle of the deck. Let's get all of these cards out. Empress. Okay, so you've got the Two of Swords. So, you know, Two of Swords is sort of feeling a little bit indecisive at times as well. All right, so that's something that's coming through, is that some of you may be making a choice or a decision. 2 years from now, you might be making a choice or a decision to leave a specific job, or thinking, oh, this is not really what I want to do. What can I do that is so much more better, something that I feel more passionate about? So I definitely feel like a lot of you 2 years from now will be thinking about making more of a change in your work life, especially with the Eight of Pentacles. I see a lot of you working really hard and thinking, okay, like I want to make a change. I want to do something different. I want to do something unique. I really want to do something that I enjoy a lot more, or that I am so much more tied to in a way. And so that's what I see, is that a lot of you might be thinking, all right, like I want to, like, should I leave? Should I not? You know, should I move towards that or not? And I see a lot of you being or leaning much more to, yeah, I really do want to, because I already work very hard. Like I would work hard at this and I would try my best and try and do as much as I can. So I see a lot of changes and switches in regards to your career. 2 years from now, it's definitely something you will be thinking about, considering, or perhaps kind of already done. So just something to keep in mind. Then we've also got the three in terms of the Empress, right? Because the Empress is number 3. In the major arcanas. Technically, the Empress is the 4th major arcana because the Fool is 0, but you know, Empress is number 3, so it's just something to keep in mind. I can't say it's the 3rd major arcana because actually, I mean, yes, it is, right? But that would make the Fool be the 0 major arcana, the zeroed. So it's not technically the 3rd one, but you get my point, right? So you've got a couple of 3s here as well. I feel like it was quite important that I did mention the number 3, because this shows also a lot of patience, and again, it shows you feeling really happy within yourself. Now I do see here that there's potential for children as well, so that's something that's coming through, especially with the sacral chakra. Like I did mention intimacy, so you know, whether you are male or female, there can be an energy here of children. It could also be an energy of adopting a child, or actually getting pregnant, or having a child with someone, you know, so that is something to keep in mind. Again, you know, whether you're male or female, I read energies in tarot, you know, regardless of what kind of relationship you are in, like just, you know, keep that in mind. Whether you are, you know, in a male-male relationship or a female-female relationship, there is this energy of children coming through. So that's something to keep in mind. Some of you may already have children, so just keep that in mind, that there is the energy of like this sort of like mother-like presence, mother-like energy that's coming through, because the Empress is known to be about pregnancy, and the Empress is also known to be ruled sort of by Venus as well, which is of course very interesting, and two very dominant energies we have here, which are Libra and sort of Taurus as well, you know, with the sort of swords, and of course Taurus energy. We also have Gemini as well. That's something to keep in mind. So see this family energy, perhaps building a family, starting a family, having a family is coming through super, super strong 2 years from now. And the Three of Wands here is about patience and sort of trying to juggle different aspects of your life. But also the Ace to the 2 shows a lot of financial stability as well, which makes you feel good about doing this, okay? And having this in your life at that time. So we also got the Six of Cups, which just flipped over. Actually, there's a few cards here. Hold on a second. Actually, there's a couple. they just flipped over and then they went back in. I was like, hold on a second. And then the other card underneath was trying to come out with it, and then the other one that was also underneath it was trying to, but then in the end it was these two. Wow, that's just a long way of explaining things. So you got the Ace of Swords and the Six of Cups, so you have a bonus card here. So Six of Cups is romance, it's fulfillment, it's about achievement, it's about things really coming together, a real sense of joy, and that's something I see here. Also opportunities in terms of your career can also manifest, which I think is rather beautiful and lovely to see. The Ace of Swords is also really, really lovely because this shows opportunity, it shows willpower, it also shows you feeling very victorious as well. And again, there's this energy of starting a family, there's an energy here of happiness, marriage, intimacy, fulfillment, joy, and also financial stability that really follows through. And a lot of you are thinking about making moves in terms of your career, or changing career, or setting up something of your own. There's definitely a career changing energy which you might be thinking about and sort of be a bit on the fence about, so it's something that we do see here. Let's go to your charms and your letters. Alright, so let's go to letters first. This can be initials, it can also spell out words, 2 years from now, the things that are happening. But yeah, I love how this sacral chakra card, I mean, it went with it, it really did. Even the feather here represents the colour of the second chakra as well. So that's what we have. Definitely you'll have a lot more balance, so that's something that we pick up there. I don't know why let me just leave the feather there for now. I'm waving it around. Okay, so we've got here a T, a U, L, A, B, H, U, L, and a T. Okay, so that's what we have got there. I mean, I'm seeing very basic words like tub, but I feel like this is also initials, so keep that in mind as well. See what the charms are saying. Some of you might be able to pick up a word straight away, you may be able to pick up initials straight away, just something to keep in mind. Sometimes the words, there's so many words, and sometimes there's not as many words, but it's one of those things. Okay, let's have a look. You know what came into my hand and just like totally went back in was the orange peg. The orange peg literally came into my hands and it like just rolled off. So, the orange here is pretty strong, but since it rolled off, it's okay. I'm going to leave it in there. But yeah, it basically represents the sacral chakra. That's the reason why it's actually in there, is it represents chakras. Anyways, but we've talked enough about the chakras, so I think it was just like, yeah, I've had enough. I'm going to go back into the box. So you got an N here, you got a C. Okay, so you've got more letters. You've got cats, for example, C-A-T. We've got an F here as well. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can spell out the word fat, but I feel like, this is also about a huge chunk. Some people say like, oh, a big fat paycheck, or, the energy of me feeling happy is really fat. Like, I feel like some people do say that. I know it's not really a very well-known phrase, but I've heard people say that, which I think is actually quite random. But, I'm not just talking about weight here, I'm also talking about like other aspects. So and something that I do see here, I'm definitely not pointing towards your weight, because that's, that's not something I'm actually pointing towards, but it's like other aspects. That's what I'm trying to get across. We also have like a little shovel here as well. So this is about you really, you're really going for things, right? And really your life is like starting to really progress as well. Some of you might be also interested in gardening and things like that, because you have got here these cups and there's like flowers inside of the cups. You've got a lot of earth energy as well. You have also got the Empress. Empress is known to have her own sort of harvest as well. So some of you might be sort of wanting to plant your own fruits or vegetables and things like that, so keep that in mind. But also spiritually as well, you're sort of planting seeds, planting things and allowing it for it to grow. You've also got, this is so interesting, you've got here again, I feel like that peg that sort of went back in was just like, yeah, no, I'll just let the crystal do some talking. So here you go, another energy with the sacral chakra. So that would have come through even if we didn't have those aspects, but it shows a lot of intimacy, a lot of stability as well. I think also with the root chakra, you got these two hearts here as well, which I see, and this one says a sister is someone to dream, cry, sing, laugh with. So I feel like there will be a sister energy around you. For those of you that don't have sisters, you may find that you find that sister energy come through, perhaps through this lover, or perhaps through friends, or someone that just feels like a sister to you, and it's just someone you can, just really count on. Then we have here as well, what's for you will not pass you. So yeah, what's meant for you is not going to pass you by. Your abundance is going to manifest. We also have have here as well the bird as well, so this shows freedom and happiness. We've got here a dress as well, so yeah, this could be like a wedding dress, it could be wedding attire, formal attire, just saying, you know, male or female, I'm just saying, you know, it can apply in many ways. You've got the butterfly, so this is about transformation, freedom, and feeling free. You've also got as well, did we have, yeah, we did have a sword there. So that really is about freedom and sort of like this breakthrough energy. We've got the key, which is about commitment. So yeah, it could be marriage here, or commitment. For those of you already married, I mean, it's about things still getting stronger. We've got dream as well. So yeah, some of your dreams will come true here, especially for those of you that really don't have love right now in your life. I mean, there's something pretty significant there. You've got a V. You've also got she believed she could, so she did. So this could also be for the masculine side. He believed he could, so he did. Okay, so yeah, believe and you shall receive, all right? Because there's a lot of stability happening here. Drive safe, I need you here with me. So that's really interesting as well. Again, a lot of intimacy, passion as well, and someone really wanting to protect you and really caring about your safety as well, which I think is really beautiful. So this is your reading, group number 4. If this reading resonated with you, let me know in the comments section below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, click on the little bell notification as well if you haven't already, so that my videos can end up in your subscription box, because sometimes even if you have subscribed, my videos won't go into your subscription box. So make sure you click on that little bell. The charms, the letters, also the embroidered cards, which you can put under your pillow, in your wallet or your purse, or meditate with, are all available on my Etsy store. Link is down in the description box below and also in the comment section. And also there is information for private paid readings, free reading giveaway. That's also all in the description box below as well. So take care everyone, and definitely do stay safe. All right, so let's take away these letters. Da, 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 da. What a reading. What a reading that was. Wow. Okay, so now we go to last but never least. Never least. Go to group number 5. I can't even grab the last card, it's not coming up. Oh, come on. I need you, I need you, I need the card. Okay, there we go. it was just not willing to cooperate with me. There we go. Finally, I got you. I know you just didn't wanna, just wanted to stay there. It's okay. All right, so let's put this here and we'll get started straight away. Alright, group number 5, this is your reading with me. This is a timeless reading, so your life in 2 years from now. So this is going to cover love, career, finance. We're going to have a look. So from whenever you're watching this, we're looking at 2 years from now. Alright, so you have chosen this beautiful sort of reddish pile. The cards are more so pinkish, but yeah, that's what we have there. So you've got the red feather and this card as well, which we'll talk a little bit about as we go through. This is hand embroidered by me. So let's have a look and see 2 years from now. Got the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. You've got the, is that feather too distracting for some of you? I do apologize, it looks so random actually, just like standing up there. Let's do that. Okay, we've got the 8 of Pentacles, you've got the 2 of Wands here. I'm going to do an 8 card spread, and then we'll look into charms. You've got the Knight of Pentacles, you also have the Empress as well. Strength. Is it just me or is this a different colour? Yeah, it's a different colour. That's so, okay, anyway, sorry. That really took me off guard. I was like, huh? I guess that's just the way it is. Okay, we've got Strength, Empress. Let's see what these last 2 cards are. Oh my goodness, 10 of Cups as well. And your last card is, let's take that top one, okay, because there's 2 that flipped over. So we'll take the top one. It's the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, well, I just saw this one as well because, you know, I feel like when you see a card, you can't unsee it. And I was just going to put it back in, but I looked at it. So it's the High Priestess. Oh, it happens sometimes. And I feel like when you see a card, you can't unsee it. And then you can't just, like, you know, shove it back in. Sometimes there are cards that I just don't see and I'm like, okay, go, you know, got to go back in, but okay. So you got bonus card here. What's really incredible here is that there is so much stability. 2 years from now, you're going to feel a lot of stability and a lot of fulfillment. Now, what's really interesting is that the way I did the reading, this actually does represent the base chakra, okay? The base chakra. So you've got the beautiful red feather. You've also got the base chakra intention card as well. So these intention cards are available on my Etsy store if anyone is interested. You can meditate with them. You can also keep them around you. It helps to strengthen stability in your life with the base chakra. Okay, so what I see here is a lot of physical stability. I also see a lot of physical strength. Like some of you might be focusing on actual strength and stamina as well. So that's something that comes through here also with strength, because the base chakra, or the root chakra should I say, is to do with physical stability but also physical strength. So that's interesting. Some of you might be going more to the gym. So 2 years from now I see a lot of stability, right? And you having worked a lot on that. Also, this is to do with the hips, the teeth, the nails, all right, as well as the spine and the knees. So those are aspects to really sort of keep your eye on, which could be to do with sort of like health as well. So just something to keep in mind. Definitely see a lot of strength. The Empress here is also about family as well. So some of you might be starting a family or having your own little family in that sense. So the Empress is really that Venus energy, again, you know, mother-like energy. Whether you're male or female, I see an element here of security as well. The Ten of Cups here definitely, oh my god, so you've got the Ten of Cups, which is so beautiful, but you've also got here, of course, the Ace of Cups. So that really does show as well there could be, you know, this emotional opening and just this real sense of overflowing happiness that perhaps some of you have just really honestly never felt before, and that is so beautiful. I definitely see here a lot of responsibility as well with the Eight of Pentacles. You may feel like you're working really hard trying to really maintain this stability, but at the end of the day it just gives you so much happiness and so much more fulfillment that in all honesty you'll be like, wow, you know what, this is just incredible, I love it, it's great, it's fulfilling. It is amazing, I love it. You know, it's that kind of vibe. The Two of Wands here is also about having options and choices and feeling really content within yourself as well, and feeling like the world is your oyster. I see a lot of traveling because that's also what the Two of Wands is about. So 2 years from now, I do see you making a lot of travel plans, but I also see you having and wanting to travel a lot more. So that's something that's coming through. Knight of Pentacles here shows a proposal, could be an engagement, could be you know, an offer like, hey, do you want to move in together? Do you want to buy a house? There's definitely something along the lines there which also relates to this family aspect and the root aspect of stability. And you've also got the Ten of Cups, which is about emotional fulfillment, a happy home, just genuinely feeling so happy. Like happiness is definitely in the picture here, a lot of intimacy, passion, chemistry, fulfillment. The High Priestess here is about your gut and your intuition and how you're paying attention to that. I feel like a lot of you will be so much more strengthened in terms of your spirituality as well. You may be meditating a lot more and see that the results over the next 2 years, specifically 2 years from now, is just you feeling like, wow, my gut and my intuition is on point. My psychic energy, my psychic power is so powerful and so strong. So I definitely feel like there is an energy here of you feeling so content in that aspect. So career-wise as well, I feel like a lot of you are going to be working very hard. There can also be a switch here. Interestingly enough, with the Two of Wands in terms of a job, like you might switch jobs or you might switch companies or you might switch, you know, and kind of go to doing your own thing. So there's a switch here as well. But there's a lot of fulfillment with the Ace of Cups and also the Strength card here showing you feeling actually emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually so much stronger. And the Seven of Pentacles here is about a lot of reflection. So 2 years from now, you'll be like, wow, a lot has happened, a lot of growth has happened, a lot of fulfillment has happened, a lot has happened. All right, so that is what we see in a little nutshell. So let's go now to charms and letters. All right, so the letters can actually be initials or it could spell out words. We've got an R and an F and an O and an X and a J and a V and a C and an M and an O and a K and a W and an A and an O. So one thing I'm seeing here is like VCR. I know that's like really old, isn't it? It's really old, but you know when we think about like old videotapes and things like that, it's like memories, right? Memories, and I don't know if anyone else has kind of had that, but I feel like 2 years from now you have a lot of memories of the past, you know, and then that's something that will really make you feel like, wow, like a lot happened, you know. Sort of like replaying that 2 years from now, which I think is really, really interesting. So we've got quite a lot of interesting letters there as well. You may be able to see things that really resonate or make sense to your situation, but remember, this is like 2 years from now, so something to keep in mind. So let's go to the charms. That will tell us a little bit as well, or perhaps, you know, even a little bit more, let's say. So we've got here the star crystal. So this to me really represents faith. It really represents a lot of things coming together, like the stars aligning. You've got another O as well. You know what we have? We have a lot of O's, like 0. This could also be seen as zeros as well, but like a lot of O's. It's like, ooh, or oh. It's just no. You have here, a sister is someone to dream, cry, sing, laugh with. So definitely see this very supportive sister-like energy. Whether it's in your life or not, I feel like 2 years from now you will have someone as a present force in your life who is like a sister. Some of you may have a sister that you feel very close to, but remember that like a sister could be like a really close friend. A sister could be someone that you meet through someone. A sister can also be like a sister, you know, the sisters. I don't want to offend anyone or say anything offensive, but from what I gather, certain, like in certain groups there can be sisters, like nuns, right? They're also called sisters, or they refer to themselves as sisters. I hope I, you know, don't incorrectly say that, but I know my mum went to she studied at a Catholic school when she was younger in India, and they used to call them sisters. Right, so that's what I'm seeing. I just don't want to like offend anyone by saying the wrong thing, but that's kind of what I'm getting in my mind, but I don't know how to quite phrase it, you know. So that's interesting. But it can also be someone just very supportive. You've also got the shovel here, which is about sort of like growing things, planting things, making things happen, right? It's about the sort of fertile aspect of things. You also have the Empress, so again, you know, starting a family, which I think is really interesting, or planting your own fruits and vegetables, like that aspect of stability, doing things on your own, planting those seeds. We've also got here the root chakra crystal, which is really interesting. There you go. It's really connecting very well against stability, security is coming through. And you've also got a cat, which has to do with your personality, not having to be anyone but yourself. And just, that's one thing I see here, is that you'll think to yourself, wow, I didn't need to be anyone else. I didn't need to act a certain way. I could be myself. And look at that, I found my stability. So that's what I see there in regards to that. So it really goes with the root chakra. So yes, that is your reading, group number 5. If this reading resonated with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, reading giveaway, and of course intention items, which are on Etsy. The embroidered root chakra or base chakra card is available on my Etsy store. If anyone's interested, you can meditate with this. You can put it under your pillow, your wallet, or your purse to manifest the stability that we talked about. And also there's the charms and letters on there as well. So many other items, but yes, everything's linked down below. Don't forget to also, if you have subscribed, please click on the bell notification, because sometimes even if you don't click on the little bell, my videos might not go into your subscription box. It's just one of those things. So yeah, if you do subscribe, please click on that little bell. And also, yeah, everything like private paid readings, reading giveaway, everything is linked down below in the description box. And I hope that you all take care, stay safe, and I'll see you very, very soon, everyone. Bye!